Hello everyone, welcome back to the Right Theater. Today we're going to be doing another anime ranked video. This was suggested to me in a live stream, and turn on notifications, I guess, if you want to know when I go live, because I do it pretty regularly. So yeah, if you'd like to know when I go live, that option is always there. So, as you saw by the title and thumbnail, this video is the Dragon Ball Sagas. Dragon Ball Z Saga. I thought that'd be much more simple, and I kind of wanted to get a quick and easy couple of videos out because I'm going to be going on vacation soon. So, not gonna have too much time to be getting videos made and out. So, here we go. Starting with number 4 of the 4 major sagas. Then Dragon Ball Z is the Majin Buu arc. If you don't have the Majin Buu saga, I guess it's just the Buu saga as your last place. I don't think that I can trust you as a human being anymore. Like, all of the potential that Gohan had for a main character and all the setup that he had in the Cell arc was just kind of dropped. Almost entirely, and that kind of sucks. And I think that the whole Great Saiyaman shtick was really boring and lame, and Gohan always seemed very like self-conscious. Especially like we know for a fact. This is just such a small like little piece, but I'm going to complain about it. We know for a fact that the clothes that he wears matter to him, and we know that he is conscious, like self-conscious about like how he looks, because when in the Frieza saga, when Chi-Chi makes him wear that stupid outfit, he hates it, and he ends up changing into the outfit that Piccolo gives him. So yeah, that was pretty lame that they did that to my boy Gohan. He had such potential for a really cool protagonist, and even in the arc, I think after like the big tournament upset, Goku goes back to Otherworld, and maybe on the planet of the Kais, like he trains Gohan to get Super Saiyan 3. Then like Buu kills Piccolo or something. He awakens his rage, and then beats the absolute crap out of Buu. And then that'd be perfect. I mean, the ending of the Cell arc was the perfect ending for Dragon Ball, but it would justify the existence of the Buu saga, I think, a little bit more. The fact that Goku even comes back in the first place is really, really lame. It makes me really upset that they did that, because I feel like his sacrifice and death was really well done, and then he kind of realized that the main reason why all these bad things kept happening was not because of him, but because people wanted to fight him because they knew he was strong. And I felt like that was really nicely done in the Cell arc, but they just completely dropped it in the Buu arc. When we get to the Cell arc, we get to that, but Boppity was really not good. I didn't like him. He was super annoying, and it doesn't help that his dub voice was absolutely awful. In the manga, I think it was a little bit better, not having to listen to that absolutely awful voice theme every time he was on screen. And yeah, those are about all the complaints I have. I do have 2 things I really liked about it. First off, Vegeta's character. That was good. Majin Vegeta, him sacrificing himself. Buu should have died there. They kind of underplayed it in the end with him coming back, but it kind of did prove like how strong Buu was. But yeah, Vegeta was done really well. It's one of the best scenes in the entire show. It just sucks that it was surrounded by so much crap. The comedy in this arc was not bad. I feel like Mr. Satan was pretty funny. And his relationship with Fat Buu, and then the final fight between Kid Buu and Goku was pretty good. I think it was a good fight, and obviously the Spirit Bomb is iconic and awesome. So yeah, coming in at number 3 is the Saiyan Saga. Now the thing is with the Saiyan Saga is I don't dislike the Saiyan Saga like I do with the Buu arc. It just feels a little like it was a good arc. Don't get me wrong. The final fight between Vegeta and Goku and Piccolo are almost the exact same thing, which I think is funny. But I think it was kind of there for parallels between the two and showed the new scale. Like all the things that Piccolo did during his fight with Goku, Vegeta did, and he did it better. And I think that really set him up as more of a threat because all these things felt familiar. But it could be seen as a criticism. It's kind of similar to how like people kind of criticize Dressrosa for just being Alabasta 2 in One Piece. But I think it's just more or less there for parallels, and not just straight up cut and copy. Vegeta's cool. Him killing Nappa didn't make a whole lot of sense. It made a lot of sense in the DBZA. I think it made a lot more sense than with in the actual original series. In the anime, Vegeta had red hair for some reason for like a filler episode or something. But yeah, I think overall it's a solid arc all the way through. Gohan could have done more, but I like how all the Z fighters were kind of picked off. And man, things are weird when Yajirobe is more useful to the team than Yamcha, Chiaotzu, and Tien Shinhan all combined. But yeah, there you go. I really love that arc. It's just I prefer the other two, and there are some very small criticisms I have for it. Alright, here we go. This is... I think you could put those two. Most people's lists are there, those are the bottom two. But for the top two, I think it flips around just depending on which one you like. So, number 2 for me is the Cell arc. Don't get mad at me. I like the Cell arc, but I'm just gonna quickly say my really only big complaint with it is that Cell is legitimately just worse Frieza. Frieza had a reason to be the way he was. I think fear is a very good motivation for a villain, and I think with Frieza it was used to excellent effect. Cell, he was just fulfilling programming, which I kind of found a little boring. And also, he's a bit of a crybaby, like when he's second stage of Cell. After that, he gets pretty, he gets a little bit more confident and cocky. But before that, he was pretty whiny, and I found that very annoying. But other than that, I absolutely love this arc. For me, it just simply comes down to the main villain of both of these arcs, and I like Frieza more than I like Cell, and that's the entire reason why the Frieza arc is above the Cell arc. We're not on the Frieza arc, we're on the Cell arc. I think the androids were really awesome, and introducing them as this unbeatable threat. Okay, here was such a genius play on Toriyama's part of having Frieza, this guy who gave Goku the fight of his life, got instantly cut in half by Trunks. And then Trunks says that there are these people that not even he can beat. So we are absolutely terrified of these dudes. And then when they show up, it's revealed that there was a dude who was even stronger than both of them combined. And I just think that was so totally mind-blowing when I first watched that. And then the manga was a little bit more clear to me. Exactly what Toriyama was going for there, and I thought that was absolutely genius and really awesome. And yeah, I think that's most of what I have to say about the Cell arc. I wish it would have been more of a tournament. That was a little upsetting, but yeah, they still did it, and some awesome fights. I mean, Gohan versus Cell, Father-Son Kamehameha, and even Goku versus Cell was awesome. I feel like his sacrifice, like I said in the Majin Buu section, was really well done. If they just wouldn't have undermined it so much in the previous, in the preceding arc, so it just kind of felt a little bit more empty once you know that eventually, yeah, he does come back, on my reread with the manga. So yeah, there you go. Those are my thoughts on the Cell arc. Moving on to number 1, the Frieza arc. When it comes to the Frieza arc, I have one main complaint. It's a little long. And you know, that's not a... I don't really have any major complaints with this. The Frieza arc is awesome, just about the entire thing. From showing up to this place to try and revive everyone with the Dragon Balls, to finding out that somebody who's, like, insanely stronger than Vegeta is here, and he has a whole troop of people, like, around Vegeta's power level, was mind-boggling at the time. And I think that's really what Dragon Ball does well, is, like, introducing characters and making them feel very intimidating based off the fact that you know that they're stronger than someone else. Obviously, I think this was used best in the Cell arc, but it wasn't used bad by any stretch in the Frieza arc. Frieza himself is an awesome main villain. I think his fear of the Saiyans and that someday there may be a Super Saiyan I think it was good. I think it made him seem like a real, like, dictator kind of character. And like, if there was a space, like, racist, like, dictator guy, I think Frieza was pretty accurate to what I think it would be. And I think that was good. Made him feel very real. I think all of his transformations, like, you see, like, he's slowly getting stronger, and each of the Z Fighters is becoming weaker and weaker by him until eventually he's this, like, Mewtwo looking unstoppable, like, god of a beast, which was awesome. And then obviously Super Saiyan was one of the most hype moments, even though, like, Super Saiyan, I feel like it's even more hype. Like, they mention it so much in the show, like, leading up to it. What's even more hype because you know what's going to happen, and somebody who was, like, had never, like, watched the series or really knew anything about it before I started, but I had heard of, like, the Super Saiyan. It was just iconic, and eventually being able to see that for the first time was awesome. I think the Ginyu Force is really cool. Some of them did feel kind of gimmicky, but I did really like when Vegeta, like, when Goku knocked them all out, and Vegeta was just like, "What the heck are you doing?" and just killed them all, and then Goku was like, "I gave you a chance, why didn't you give them one?" I thought that was awesome. The whole, like, lead up to Goku, like, showing up. Goku's, like, really bad about showing up on time, but I feel like that's the best, like he was better than Snake Way, definitely by a long shot. So there you go. I think that's Goku's best late entrance, because the Ginyu Force seemed absolutely just beast titans, you know. And they were just... Goku had no problem with them, and he hadn't even gotten Super Saiyan yet. I think it was absolutely awesome. The fact that Frieza just blew up a massive planet. So it was just kind of like a race against the clock to see who would, you know, stay alive and who would die. And Gohan did a lot more in this arc. The bowl cut, Gohan's bowl cut, kind of lame, gotta be honest, but he pulled through it. He pulled through it in the Cell arc. Look, he got his hair act together. But yeah, those are my thoughts on the Dragon Ball Z sagas. If you want to check out all my ranked videos, there you can check it out in the description. There will be a playlist. Like I said, if you want to know when I go live, make sure to subscribe and hit that bell icon. That'd be awesome if we could try and hit 30 subscribers. I think we're on our way there, so that'd be absolutely insane. I know last video was also about Dragon Ball, but no, Dragon Ball's good, so you can't talk. You can't have too much Dragon Ball, I don't think. If you want to see, if you have any video suggestions, please leave them in the comments below. Check my bio to see how many volumes I am at right now, and I will see you later. Goodbye.